Tom Cruise is back. And this time, he's not saving the world. He's saving Hollywood by becoming a sweaty, balding studio executive who dances like it's the end of days. Yup, Les freaking Grossman. What's up, nerds and normies? Welcome back to The Critical Nerd. My name's Chris, your humble host, and this is the only place where I ask the hard-hitting questions like, why is Hollywood making a Les Grossman movie in 2025? And is this a sign of hope or the end of times? Now, before I dive in, I want to get this out of the way real quick. Everything that I'm talking about today is rumor, speculation, whispers from the Hollywood jungle. So take it with a grain of salt, or if you're a studio exec, a gallon of overpriced kombucha and a wellness crystal. That being said, the signs are there. Tom Cruise, Christopher McQuarrie are in quote unquote serious conversations, and if even half of it's true, we might be on the brink of one of the most insane comebacks in cinematic history. So grab your oversized prosthetic hands and hold on to your CGI butts because yes, Tom Cruise is very serious, and I mean hanging off a plane serious, about making a Les Grossman movie. So according to Variety, as you see here in the background, World of Real, and even the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, Cruise and his chaos buddy, Christopher McQuarrie, are in deep and very serious conversations about giving Les Grossman, the foul-mouthed, balding tyrant from Tropic Thunder, his own full-length film.
The conversations we've had about Les Grossman are so fucking funny.
So that's real? I mean,
we're talking about it.
Serious conversations about Les Grossman? A man who threatened to massacre people over a movie budget while sweating through a dress shirt and dancing to Ludacris? This is where we are, folks. Let's be real. Les Grossman was arguably the last time Hollywood had a sense of humor about itself. No safe spaces, no PR filter, just pure unhinged honesty about how the sausage is made. And who better to bring that back than Tom, I do my own stunts Cruise? And Cruise isn't phoning this in. This isn't some funny cameo or TikTok sketch. This is Tom Cruise, reportedly building this into a legit project with McQuarrie. You know, the same guy behind Top Gun Maverick and Mission Impossible, still jumping off of things. And honestly, a movie about a lunatic studio exec might be the most honest portrayal of Hollywood we've gotten in a decade. It makes more sense than Madam Web. It'll definitely be funnier, even if it's not trying to be. Now, naturally, social media had a few thoughts. I pulled a couple quotes here. First one, Tom Cruise is making a Les Grossman movie? Is this a joke or a gift from the comedy gods? The most offensive, hilarious character in movie history is coming back. Cancel culture better start stretching. And honestly, give Les Grossman the reins of Warner Brothers. He'd have Superman back on track by now. And honestly, none of those quotes are wrong. If Les Grossman ran the studios today, we'd have 5 completed Batfleck movies, no Echo, and The Rock would have been forced to pick a lane. Probably while being screamed at to take a step back and literally fuck your own face. Look, we've had movies about emojis. We've had movies based on Tetris. And Hollywood is greenlighting a Peppa Pig cinematic universe or some nonsense next year. So a Les Grossman movie? I mean, weirdly, this makes sense. Here's the kicker. Les Grossman isn't just a character. He's a commentary. A walking, screaming middle finger to the sanitized, overpolished, DEI-infused disaster space that Hollywood's become. And in a world of corporate statements and algorithm-approved dialogue, Les Grossman might be the only honest voice left. He doesn't need a trigger warning. He is the trigger warning. So, what could this thing actually look like? I mean, this is just pure speculation, but picture this. Les Grossman returns to the industry after being canceled, sued, and possibly cryogenically frozen. He walks into 2025 Hollywood and sees a wasteland of streaming platforms, DEI committees, sensitivity readers, and every IP being milked harder than a Marvel cow. Now imagine him trying to reboot a movie with an all-influencer cast and having to sit through a 3-hour seminar on inclusive pronouns. I mean, this comedy writes itself. And if they really want to lean into it, this could be the best satire since Idiocracy. Or the most gloriously offensive train wrecks in South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Look, I'll be honest. I don't know if this Les Grossman movie will ever actually happen. But if it does, it might just be the gut punch this industry needs. A movie that doesn't care about what the critics think, doesn't apologize for the jokes, and doesn't try to sell you an NFT. And if Cruise goes full beast mode with it, it could be the most important comedy of the decade. Or at least the most entertaining thing he's done since yelling at COVID violators on set. So what do you think? Is this the comeback we didn't know we needed? Or should Les Grossman stay locked into the vault next to Batgirl and Ezra Miller's PR team? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button like Les Grossman smashing a producer's BlackBerry. And subscribe if you want more sarcasm, more breakdowns, and more Hollywood absurdity delivered with zero filter. So until next time, stay skeptical, stay critical, and stay gross, Hollywood. Critical Nerd, out.